My story begins in a Nazi ghetto in 1944 Hungary. I was marked for death from the moment of my birth. Today, I'm living the happiest years of my life. The years in between are filled with miracles, people of incredible courage, and a life-changing decision. My name is Erika Schwartz, but I was born Erika Hornstein on April 23, 1944, in Nyíregyháza, Hungary, just 2 weeks before all of the women and children in my family were transported to Auschwitz to be murdered. These things are still happening around the world. People are still being slaughtered for no reason other than their religion or their skin color or, sometimes even their politics. And somehow, it needs to stop.
I thought it was very powerful. It was extremely fascinating. It made me open my eyes and realize there's a lot of bad in the world. It was so powerful just like listening to her talk, and I've just never experienced something like that. And I feel extremely blessed that I got to listen in on something like that.
Reading it in a book or even seeing it on a movie or something, it doesn't hit home when you get to listen to someone who was there. She may not remember all of everything, but still her story and her mother's story and family that were impacted, I think it means a lot more to the students.
My father died in a forced labor camp when I was just 11 months old. I never knew him, but when I was just a few days old, he had held me and kissed me. My great-grandmother, grandmother, aunts, and little cousins had all known me. Then, shortly after my birth, most of them were murdered in the gas chambers of Auschwitz. Those were the events that tied me to the world of being a survivor, and that was how I defined myself for the first 44 years of my life. As the child of a survivor, my life revolved around trying to be the caregiver to a mother who had been totally destroyed by the war. She lost her entire family. As far back as I can remember, I knew that I was expected to fill that void. I could never do enough or be enough for her. I would have to say that my recovery began when I was 44 years old, because the effects of World War II, not so much directly on me because I don't remember any of it, but because of the effect it had on my mother, and then the way I was raised as a result of that, lasted well into my adulthood. When I was 44, I was at a 12-step meeting. One of the members who was up sharing said words that literally changed my life. You may not have control over anything that's happening around you, but you have complete control over what happens between your two ears.
She found the happiness at the end of the dark tunnel. She created the life she wanted even after horrible things. And I just felt that was extremely powerful because it opens up things for students that even if they are like completely unhopeful and have no faith left, that gave me faith that there is still hope.